In this short clip, we're going to show you how to add a data source to your Cold Fusion server. We're going to be working with the development system, and we're also going to be, of course, using the data source that we created in the MySQL or CFDerby, however you've created your data. We're going to use the MySQL version. The first thing you would do is to log in. So we would come up to our login, type in our password, and we can see, of course, that we get our password requester in some systems. This type of password you generally should not save. We see our system loads, and if the tab is not open, you can click on the data services and click on the data sources, and in the side window we will see that our tab does load. Now what we see here is our data sources that already exist. We're going to need to add a CFV data source for our book examples. And what we'll do is we'll come right up here to our data source, add CFV, or if you could substitute with that your own, whichever you choose. We're using MySQL current version, and we click add. Now our data source, of course, and we named our database also CFV. We're using localhost. If you're on a production server or in a larger testing environment, that could have a different name. Check with your administrator if you're in that circumstance. And we'll pass in whatever username and password we created when setting things up. And submit it to the server. Again, not saving the password. Then we can see down here that our data source was indeed created. And when you look over here in the far right, you can see that the data source status is okay, meaning it was created. And at the top of the page, when we created it, tells us what the results were. Have fun.